What's up guys, welcome to Barrookie. In today's video we are going to do a tutorial on how to use these rubber bands when working out. Fitbeast was so kind to send me these rubber bands for free, but nonetheless these are great to work out and these are something that I wish I had when I was doing calisthenics. So in my opinion, these are targeted to people who do calisthenics, but also to people who work out in their student room or people who travel a lot and they only can work out in their hotel room. So yeah, this is one product with a lot of use cases. Let's go. Quick, what is in the box? Well, we have some ankle straps. We have rubber bands that go from 10 to 50 pounds in 10 pounds increments. And we also have two handles and also something for your door, but more on that later. So let's start out with the use case at the park. So at the park, what we're going to do is we're going to have typically a pull-up bar with some poles. So that is really what we're going to take advantage of. I am going to show you some different setups and then we're going to see some exercises that go along with it. So the typical thing that I would see with a pull-up bar is I would just hook it like this and do my exercises this way. So what you're going to have if you're just doing it like this is one side is going to come from up top and one side is going to come from below. So you're not going to have the same resistance from both sides. Now, what I suggest you do is you take one of these ankle straps. These are great as ankle straps because that's their intended use, but you can also use them as anchor points. You put on the strap like so, boom. You take your rubber band and you can loop it like this. That way you have constant tension from both sides and none of the rubber bands is coming higher up or lower down. So this is very cool. So from here on, what we can do is we attach our handles like so. Boom. Every side has a carabiner, so it's very convenient to put in attachments or to attach the rubber bands to anything that you like. So yeah, now you can do your workouts. Now, besides using the bar as an anchor point for the rubber bands, what we can also use is the poles where the bar is attached to. Typically, you're going to do exercises higher up on the pole and lower up on the pole. Now, higher up is no problem. You just take your rubber band, and I'm going to take a different color just to make it a little prettier. So you take your rubber band like so, and you can do whatever exercise you like, because the band is typically going to stay in place. Now, if you go a little bit lower, what you will see is that the band will creep up on the pole, and that is something that we don't want. Lucky for us, we have those trusty ankle straps that we can use to attach the rubber bands to. So here you can see if I attach this rubber band here and I'm going to pull, you see it's creeping up already. So in order to avoid that, we take the ankle straps, and because this pole is a little bit thicker than your typical pole, I'm going to attach the straps to each other and then I'm going to attach them to the pole. So as long as the pole is not too thick, you'll manage. And what you then can do is you can loop this one around here like so, and your rubber band doesn't go anywhere. So next to that, you can also use the rubber band just as a regular rubber band. So you can use them for your shoulder dislocations, like so. You can do push-ups with them. You can do all kinds of exercises just with the rubber bands on their own. One thing to keep in mind, if you're going to use the rubber band on the floor, make sure that the floor is just a soft surface or a smooth surface so that it doesn't damage your rubber bands. If you're using asphalt or something with a scratchy surface, you might damage the surface of these rubber bands and they might snap and blow out in your face. So we want to avoid that. So these are your options if it comes to attaching the rubber bands to anywhere in the park. Now, you obviously also have this little thing here, which is a door anchor. So this is great for the students and the people on the go. They can put it into the door and they can do all kinds of exercises. So let's check out that. So unfortunately, I have spent the majority of my teenage life at my room. And especially when I was studying, it was great to just have a quick workout just in between. And that's why I had a pull-up bar that you can just hang in your doorway. But what's also great with these resistance bands is that you have this thing here. So what this allows you to do is that allows you to open the door, put this thing here, close the door back. Right, now it's locked and you can see it's up there. So what I realized is that the closer you put this thing to the lock, the more difficult it is going to be to actually close the lock. So the higher up you go, you can have a little bit of a flex of the door itself so that it allows you to put the strap in there. One thing to keep in mind, if you do this, make sure that nobody can enter the room from the other side. It's a good thing to lock the door just to keep yourself secure if you're just doing face pulls and all of a sudden that thing is just flying to your face. We want to avoid that at all costs. What I initially thought when I was using this product was that I had to clip this to one end. So I thought I would have to do this and then just clip the handles to the other side. But you'll see the problem in a minute. If you don't have a big room and I want to put tension on there, I have to be very far away and I'm even out of frame here. Instead of clipping the carabiner to something, you have to loop the resistance band through the loop here. And then you can clip on the other side here, the handle. And now you have something that's a lot more manageable, where you have a lot more versatility, and this is just overall better. So here in the room you have the exact same options as you were to have in the park. You just have your door here. You can do your face pulls. Boom. You can do your lat pull downs like so. You can do your tricep extensions, and for your tricep extensions I would recommend to put this one a little bit higher up, like so, on the door instead. Make sure it's locked. Always check the door handle if it's locked or not. And then you can do your tricep extensions. If this is not working for you, you can always go on your knees. Then your upper body is a little bit lower and you can put more tension on the resistance bands. And from here on, you can do your tricep extensions like so. I am showing you very basic exercises, but if you buy this product, you can get a lot of exercises with this. And obviously we have Dr. Google, who always knows an exercise or two more that you can implement in your training regimen. So I would say if you want to use this, a door is very helpful, but also a pull-up bar in the park is very great. And these will go hand in hand with the resistance bands, and you're going to have a great workout. So this is really a product that I wish I had when I was doing calisthenics, because then I would just get more out of my training sessions and I would do more supersets, more drop sets, and maybe a little bit more legs as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you have more questions, please drop them in the comment section down below. And again, thanks to Fitbeast for hooking me up with these resistance bands, because I think they're awesome. So I guess I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Bye!